All I need is one mic. That's all I need.
To my ex, who didn't know he was my ex. Warning. You should tell yourself to step lightly in my presence. See, where there's no contact, there's absolutely no desire. Still hung up on the bitter words you said to me. In addition to the fact that I can't stand you, I'm silent. In my effort to avoid you, you paused me, but only long enough to dissect your soul. And from bone to bone, I totally despise you. With no reception to your frivolous advances, your heart bled for my attention. But as transparent as the acrylic lies you told, and clear as the division between us, I saw through you. But then, in spirit, it kind of found up my perception. And at second glance, I noticed you. You claimed me with a look and held me still. No longer able to run, I'm shackled. In the midst of a frown, a shadow of a smile prevails. I'm aroused by your touch. My skin leaks desire. Lust invades my character. And I'm so pissed because I really want you physically and I can't shake this. So I submit to your embrace. Enveloped in a quilt of silent seduction, we entwine. Both looking to reticulate and release. Last night we made love with the rhythm of lightning. Passion roared through our bones like thunder. Our bodies shocked into illuminated combustion, generating sparks of light into shadows of grim. Erotic clouds erupted and rain came down in droves. One final clench of my storm dominated your intensity. You learned worship between parted thighs and compromise. Left breathless in the dark, we're lying in a puddle of unparalleled contentment. I'm beside myself. So you should handle me. You should handle me like broken glass. During a momentary breach of security, you slipped through a hairline crack in my heart. In my weakness, I humanized you. You stood upright and departed. Hands of compassion caressed my back, and I can't lie, dude, I was feeling you. My hostility towards you nodded and dozed, but just as a dream, it awoke. Once again, my heart cold like the hope you have for us. My lips are numb, unable to feel the bitterness of your kiss, connected only by the pace of our sweat. You stare deep into my soul. Memories decorate your eyes like designer frames. Unspoken words trim your lips and remain silent. Your thoughts paint pictures of hope. Mine of despair. Together we're an abstract tapestry of emotions. I no longer treasure the portrait of us as a whole. You break silence, and my ears are deaf to the bullshit that escaped your heart. Compassion quickly fades from my soul. I welcome this perfect void. It reminds me of what you are to me. Nothing you are and nothing you will be. Resentment rests upon my beautiful ass breast like newborn life. In defiance of everything you stand for, I'm contemptuous. It's a new day. And your last night's dreams tumble amid my discarded desires. You see, the impossibility of loving you vexes me, but not enough to investigate my soul. I navigate through your hurt with ease and swallow your pain like Fiji. It refreshes me unreplenished. Searching for new ways to perfect your torture. Foot by foot, I'm cabling your destruction, chiseling through layers and layers and layers of disgust, looking for answers as to how you could be so damn stupid. Think that I wouldn't destroy your being and tear down the very root of your existence, rebirthing a bitch in you, and I'm loving this. I buried that ass a long time ago in a shallow grave. You placed your heart above where it should be. It never should have made it this far. I warned you not to love me, but I guess your punk ass wasn't listening. Hush. Little baby. Don't you cry. Mommy has decided that you must die. Since your daddy did not stay, Mommy's gotta take your life away. She lay upon a barren bed of truth, anticipating the termination of her unborn child. With revenge lodged in her throat like phlegm, she's anxious. Her only thoughts are of her being the victim of a jilted affair. As deception enters the room and lays its hand upon her belly, her legs spread like gossip, split in half like broken decisions. She prepares herself to be one again by allowing death to crown her vagina because she's too afraid to give meaning to life. The depletion of choice runs quickly through her veins as she drifts into anesthetic dreams of her and her infant child. She named her Zoe, meaning life. And as Zoe lay nestled in the cradle of her eyes, she couldn't look past her beauty. She wrapped herself around visions of Zoe's birth, the sound of her first cry, the way she felt the first time she held her, but then her body broke her into a hard check of reality as death tore Zoe from her womb. Her weakened spirit struggled to save her, but to no avail. Zoe was gone as quickly as the attempt. So now she sits quietly. She sits quietly on the edge of regret. With emotions as raw as the lining of her abdomen, she weeps. Her spirit cracked and crumbled like an old broken tombstone. She seeped through herself like family secrets. She's now the caretaker of a restless soul. Her belly is the tomb that houses the ghost of her aborted child. Her mental mausoleum of compunction. Loose entities hang from its walls like broken picture frames. The floor is an open casket that beds her doubtful prayer. She falls to repentance. Never lands on self-forgiveness. Guilt fogs the threshold of her sanity. She trips into the mind of her suppressor, which is me. And this is my chosen burden. I perch on heartache that swing from rusted chains on limbs of a jaded willow. And as the owls moan to the sound of crushing bones, I crumble to my knees, burying myself alive on the inside of remorse. My mind's haunted by the echoes of my dead child's cries. She hides deep in the crevices of my conscience, playing games with my misery until I'm no longer able to function. I gave birth to torment when I allowed death to enter my womb. See, oftentimes I'll awake through the night to feel a soft tugging at my nipples. Breast inflated with sour memories, I scream in silence as I roll bits of curd between my fingertips. I'm milking regret for what I did to her. Remorse tramples my chest like fear. This is child's play, and I'm begging her not to hide her spirit from me again. I'm 6 heartbeats above suicide. I need to find her. I need to find her to replace my spirit and repair my broken soul. So I pack myself in my womb, search my belly for peace, trying to escape the asylum of her fate. Zoe, I need to feel you push through me. For every time I thought that God would not see me through this, Zoe, push. For the blame I placed on you because of your father, Zoe, push. Push past the smeared fingerprints you left behind as you were ripped from my womb, Zoe, push. Push me guiltless. Push me through this pain, or push me to death, Zoe, push. Because I can't push. Because I can't push through this asylum. Thank you.